Alright, so I shook up the roster a little bit after last week. I released Joe McKnight because Joe McKnight is just a headache now for the amount of times he fumbles. I signed LaRod Stevens-Howlings instead to be the running back. And I also brought in someone to bring a little bit of fun into the atmosphere, Mr. Ocho Cinco himself. So, we'll see what happens this week against the Seahawks. Hello everybody and welcome back to New York Sports Radio, home of New York Jets football. I'm Kenny Elliott and today we are at CenturyLink Field, one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL, maybe the loudest, with these Seattle fans rocking the stadium. And they have quite the team to cheer for. A dynamic offense in Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, Sidney Rice, but one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Despite all the hard-hitting stars they had, their defense has not been up to par this season and thus their average record. The Jets, meanwhile, coming off momentum from a Dolphins win, somewhat. They're stuck on offense, but hopefully they can find it in this game. So here we go. The kickoff is underway. Leon Washington, former Jet, looking to take this kick return back, but gets stuffed right away. First by Trufant and then by Cumberland. And now here comes Russell Wilson, the rookie quarterback who's having a sensational season. 60% pass completion rate. His touchdown to interception ratio is almost 2-to-1, as you can see there. And he has been getting it done. And part of the reason why is because he has one of the best running backs in the league, Marshawn Lynch, who puts a move on somebody in the open field, I believe Kyle Wilson. And he's trying to outrun Bob Sanders before finally being tackled down by Revis and Sanders. An explosive start for Lynch, and Lynch again making jukes in the backfield and shakes off Cromartie, shakes off Landry before finally being brought down. Marshawn Lynch is running like the Skittles beast we all know him to be, and that is the player to watch, Marshawn Lynch. But can you stop him? Here we go, 2nd and 3 now. Russell Wilson looking, and he's looking to take off, and Wilson is all the way in, 7 yards for a touchdown, and Russell Wilson is in the end zone, and the Seahawks are up by 7 without even passing the ball once on that drive. A pretty dynamic drive that's pretty scary for Jets fans. And oh, it looks like Cromartie is down. Cromartie returning kicks for McKnight, who got cut last week, is down. And there Tebow. Whoa, what a risky pass by Tebow there in the corner for Holmes, but a great pass by Tebow, and that's a good sign for Jets fans, though Tebow gets sacked on first down by Hill. Now 2nd down and long, Tebow looking to pass once again. They're not running it, and Tebow gets sacked again. Seattle has one of the best defensive lines in the game, and there they get a sack, bring up a 3rd down and 32, almost impossible to convert, but Tebow trying to fire it in the corner, and is that caught? Yes, both feet in bounds. Stephen Hill catches it. What a catch by Hill. What a start for the Jets. Though Tebow gets blown up on the read option there. Brandon Mebe makes the tackle. Now 2nd down and 13. Tebow looking. Pressure coming. Tebow looking to take off now. And Tebow gets about a gain of 5 yards. Maybe 4 to hit by Wagner. Now 3rd down and 9. Tebow in the pocket. And he fires it deep for Santonio Holmes. Santonio Holmes beats the defense and gets in the end zone for a touchdown to tie the game back up. So Tebow and Wilson are firing dots early, and it's a 7-7 game as Leon Washington makes moves in the open field to the 35-yard line. Now Russell Wilson handing it back off to Marshawn Lynch, and why not, because Lynch has been unstoppable today. And he gets a gain of 9 there. He's almost over 100 yards. We haven't even finished the first quarter. Here, Marshawn Lynch tries to hurdle a man, getting a good gain there. Now 2nd down and 8. It looks like they're passing, and now Wilson hits Lynch, and the Wilson to Lynch connection is still deadly. Russell Wilson's first pass completion today, but he might have to pass it again. No, he's running it on 3rd down and 4, and Lynch takes the handoff, and he's gone again. No one's catching Marshawn Lynch, and Marshawn Lynch is in the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks, and the crowd has erupted here. So Seahawks are now back up by 7 again, and the Jets defense, which has been very good lately, held the Dolphins to practically no touchdowns. They're back on the field and they're looking for an answer. But first the offense comes out and Stevens-Howlings on his first touch drops the ball. Not a good sign. Now 2nd down and 10. They run a screen pass for Howling trying to outrun, I believe, Trufant there. But he cannot. But he does get a gain of 7, bringing up a 3rd down and short. Something the Jets haven't had all day. And now 3rd down and 3. Tebow finds Santonio Holmes for a first down. A nice safe completion to move the chains. Holmes already with 3 catches. And here's Stephen Howling trying to... Oh, wow. Stevens-Howling, wanted to pass the ball, but eventually took off and got a nice gain of 16 yards. Once again, Rex Ryan and the gadget plays. Now Tebow on the read option, speaking of gadget plays, but the Seahawks are prepared to stop it. Loss of 2. Now Tebow second down and 12 in the corner for Holmes. And Holmes is having a big day. Almost 100 yards and 4 catches in the first half. Now Tebow on the read option spin move. And he gets a gain of about 4 yards after that move. Now second down and 6. Tebow looking to pass in the pocket. And he fires it to Dustin Keller. And we'll say that's a face mask penalty. Yes, it is. And that will be an addition of, I believe, 8 yards. Halfway of the 16 is 8 yards. So the Jets are at the goal line now. It's a 2-minute warning passes. Tebow on the read option, trying to get in there, but only gets to the 4-yard line. Now second down and goal at the 4. Tim Tebow, read option again. Tebow trying to get the edge, and Tebow is in. They signal touchdown on the field, and the Jets tie the game back up. Let's see that replay. It looked really close. Did Tebow get the ball across? I believe he did. And now Leon Washington back on the kick return, but gets tackled by Cumberland. Cumberland making nice plays on special teams. Now Russell Wilson taking off on first down, getting a gain of about 4 there. Now here we go. They're running the clock down. Doesn't look like they're pressing the ball. You see the play clock all the way at 2. Now Russell Wilson once again tries to take off, but gets tackled before he can. Lost it 2, and the Jets call a timeout now. Jets call a timeout, hoping to get a stop on this third down and 8. Here we go. Russell Wilson just going to hand it off to Marshawn Lynch, who's juking around and gets the first down. And this plan might backfire for the Jets calling the timeout, because now the Seahawks call their timeout. Pete Carroll calls it on the sideline. Now first down and 10. Wilson once again trying to take off. Getting a little impatient in the pocket there, and that's a loss of 1. Seahawks call their second timeout. Second down and 11. 22 seconds left. Russell Wilson now being more patient in the pocket and eventually finds a man. Number 87 catches it, and that's a new set of downs. Now Russell Wilson 5 wide, looking for anybody, and he takes off immediately again. Impatience again by the rookie. Now 13 seconds left. They need something to get in the field goal range, but they have no timeouts. Now Wilson in the pocket, being more patient this time, scrambling around, throws it to the tight end Miller, who loses it. Oh, Miller puts it on the ground, and Bob Sanders has it. And Bob Sanders with the rookie Wilson to beat the 10, the 5 end zone. Wow, what a change of events. Bob Sanders with his second consecutive touchdown game. This time off a fumble recovery. Kyle Wilson put the hit, flipped Zach Miller, and Bob Sanders right before halftime. In fact, I think he got in the end zone with 0 seconds left. Yes, he did. And we're going into halftime with the Jets with the lead after that play. What a costly mistake for the Seahawks. And as we check the halftime stats, as you can see, the Seahawks have been getting all theirs on the run game, and the Jets have been making it work in the passing game. Tebow coming out firing this game, and now the Jets looking to get a 2-possession lead as they do get ball after halftime. Cromartie gets a decent gain. Now Tebow hands it off to Howlings, and Stevens Howlings, open field, Howlings putting on the afterburners, outrunning Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas, and there goes Stevens Howlings, his first touchdowns in New York Jets on an explosive run of, I believe, 78 yards on the handoff from Tebow. Tebow faked the read option, made somebody bite there, and the Jets are now 28-10. The momentum is clearly on New York's side as the Seattle Seahawks try to make something happen here. Second down and 8. Russell Wilson looking to rally the troops. He stands in the pocket and eventually finds, Bamanu, I believe, breaks 2 tackles and fights to break a third one before being brought down. That's his second catch of the day. Both went for first downs. Now Wilson not handing it off to Lynch a lot. He's passing it 2 plays in a row. This time hits Miller. Miller doesn't fumble, and now they hand it back to Marshawn Lynch, who breaks a Bob Sanders tackle, and it looks like Bob Sanders is down. Sanders is down. Will Sanders come back, though? We will have to find out. Now Trufant takes his place. Marshawn Lynch takes the ball and gets a gain of about 15-yard lines. 167-yard rushing day for Lynch. The Jets defense just cannot stop him. Now Lynch once again takes the handoff, but can only get 3 after DeVito makes the tackle. Second down and 7. Russell Wilson in the pocket, looking, scrambling around, and hits a man. That's Zach Miller for the first down, and Russell Wilson is feeling it. 6 pass completions in a row. The rookie is getting hot right now. Now, first down and 10. They hand it off to Marshawn Lynch, who almost got all the way, but Trufant makes a tackle to save a touchdown, bringing up second down and inches at the 2-yard line. Now, Wilson not passing it, or he is passing it, and Wilson's running it now. Russell Wilson's running it, and that's his second rushing touchdown of the day. The dual threat QB out of Wisconsin scores his second rushing touchdown of the day and rallies his team to only down 7. But now it's up to their defense to make a stop. Of course, like we said, Seattle does not have a great defense this year as Stevens Howling tries to get back-to-back touchdowns, but they do bring up a third down and 12. So we'll see what happens. Though the Jets have converted every third down so far, can they stay perfect? Tebow in the pocket, fires it, and overthrows Keller, and that's picked off by Cam Chancellor. It looks like Tebow had Keller, but overthrew him by just a step. And that's all it takes to throw an interception in the NFL, and that's all it takes to make the Seahawks come back in this game. A touchdown as we head into the fourth quarter will tie this game back up. In the end of 3 quarters, it's a 28-21 game, but the Seattle crowd is trying to rally their team. Second down and 5, hand off to Marshawn Lynch, who's fighting for extra yardage and does move the chains for the Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch has been an absolute warrior today. First down and 10, Lynch takes another handoff up the gut again, trying to shake people off and gets a gain of 8 on that one. Seattle has gone touchdowns both times in the red zone. They look to convert again on second down and 2. Russell Wilson trying to do it himself, and it looks like he did get the first down there. Yes, he did. Now 4 minutes and 17 seconds left. Seattle absolutely needs a touchdown, and Marshawn Lynch gets it. Lynch's third rushing touchdown in the game. He might have broken 200 yards in that one too, and Seattle ties the game back up. And yes, Marshawn Lynch, 15 carries for a very impressive 204 yards. And now Cromartie trying to make a kick return happen, but can only get back to the 20-yard line. Now Tebow first down, trying to rally his team. They need anything, and Schillens drops the ball there. Chad Schillens drops it on first down. Now second down, Tebow in the corner there for Holmes, and Holmes catches it with double coverage on him. Holmes has been silent in the second half, but gets a catch there. Now first down and 10, Tim Tebow rolling out the pocket, scrambling. Tebow trying to get a lot of yardage, and he loses the ball. Tebow puts it on the ground, and Brandon Mebane catches it. Oh, Brandon Mebane picks up the loose ball, a costly fumble for the Jets. We're looking to hold the ball and get a game-winning score. Instead, Seattle is in great position for Hauschka to kick a field goal at the 40-yard line. Tebow has to be beating himself up, and now Marshawn Lynch takes the handoff, breaks a tackle there, and tried to break the Laurent Landry tackle there, and got a gain of 4. Now second down and 6, Lynch takes the handoff again. Lynch breaks a tackle there, and Marshawn Lynch is gone. Trying to beat the last man, he does, jumps over him. Marshawn Lynch having an absolutely spectacular game. He's unconscious, and he gives Seattle a 5 or 7 point lead. The Seattle Seahawks have scored 21 unanswered points, and now the Jets down by 7 in the fourth quarter. Tim Tebow trying to rally the team, throws it to Howlings, who's wide open, and he puts a spin move on. And Stevens Howlings gets all the way to the 46-yard line. 2:37 left in the game. Plenty of time for the Jets to tie the game. As San Antonio Holmes gets his 6th catch of the day. Second down and 5. Tebow on the read option, does a spin move, tries to shake out the DN, but does not gain any yards. And now the 2-minute warning hits, and the Jets trying to convert a third down. Third down and 5. Tebow in the pocket, and he finds Antonio Holmes once again. Holmes' big day continues, and Tebow moves the chains. And as you can see, Russell Wilson has not passed it much, but he hasn't had to. He had Marshawn Lynch. Tebow has Stevens Howlings, and he finds him there, but Howlings cannot beat the man there. Bring up a second down and 10 minutes, 22 left. Tebow trying to tie the game for his team, and he moves the chains again. This time on a pass to Dustin Keller, who is wide open in the middle of the field. Jets not hurrying up. They feel confident. Tebow has thrown 6 passes in a row. You know it's Tebow time in the fourth quarter. He's trying to rally the team. Under a minute left. Now first down and 10. He finds the running back Stephens Howlings again, and Howlings gets a 9-yard gain. Tebow now second down and 1, taking it himself, does a spin move but can't move the chains. Now the time is running. Only 15 seconds left. Bad clock management, and Tebow can't even get the first down. Fourth down and 1. The game is on the line with 11 seconds left. Jets call a timeout. Tebow finds Santonio Holmes to move the ball to the 4-yard line with 6 seconds left. They need to get in the end zone to tie the game. First down and goal with the 4. Tebow gets popped and he tries to throw it and cannot find anybody. 3 seconds left. This is going to be the last play of the game. Tim Tebow to tie the game gets hit again. Incompletion. Seattle escapes with the victory. The Jets at the 4-yard line had 2 chances to tie the game. With a minute left, they had, I believe, a 3rd down and 1, and they just did not manage the clock well. They tried to make sure they had the ball last, and that plan backfired. Rex Ryan and company with bad clock management, and that helps the Seahawks come out with this victory. Seattle now goes to 5-4. They're trying to make the playoffs. The Jets, meanwhile, I believe they slipped to 5-5 now. So we'll see what happens. And next week, they do have the St. Louis Rams. They go to their building, once again playing NFC East Division. So that'll do it for this game. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time.